Hey guys, good morning. Welcome back to Cheesy Crafts. Today I'm going to be doing my last project, which was the most time consuming for my brother-in-law's wedding, and it's gonna be the invitations. So I know that I've been missing, well, not really missing, but I haven't been uploading videos as often as I normally do, and that's because I've been working on creating these invitations. And this is just the base. I'm going to show you how I created them. All of the material used for this is from Hobby Lobby, except for the die cut that I used to make this. So I've been preoccupied making 100 of these invitations. So this is the last wedding project that I have, and I am ready to be done with wedding stuff because it is so time consuming. And like I said, I made like 11. I made 100. Well, I'm making 100. I've done 75 so far, so I have 25 to go, and I've been doing them, like I said, when I get home after I pick up kids from after school activities, or just in between, you know, me being done feeding the kids with helping them with homework. And there's like about an hour to an hour and a half a day, so I've been doing them like a step at a time, like a little bit at a time, and 25 at a time. So I am on my last 25, and I would like to show you how I created these in case you guys get an idea to do it, do something like this. Or hey, who knows, maybe you're getting married and you're trying to figure out a DIY. Way more inexpensive than having to pay like a professional company to do your invitations. I'm just creating the base. That was the agreement I made between my future sister-in-law. So I'm just creating the base. They already have, they went to Staples or Office Depot, and they make them print out like on a transparent sticky sheet the wedding details on this section. There's going to be a 5x7 engagement picture in here, and then here it'll have like Kyle and Rachel, and then the wedding of their, the date of their wedding. And then I think they're going to leave the outside as it is. So like I said, I'm just creating the baseline, and hopefully you guys get an idea off of that, because I don't know all the wedding details, like the location and things like that, so I just left that to them. So like I said, all of this material is from Hobby Lobby. I've already used some of these, and before I got rid of it, I just wanted to show you. This is from Spare Parts, and it's just really flexible metal that obviously I'm using through the ribbon, and they come in 3 different styles. So you get 2 of these, 2 of the circles, and then 2 of this shape. Very pretty. So they're not obviously all gonna be matchy-matchy, but it's kind of still the same idea. So this is from the Paper Studio Spare Parts, and you guys already know me, I don't have to say it. Wait till it's 50% off, which actually I think they are this week at Hobby Lobby. They're all 50% off. So it's $4, so it was really $2 per the package. And then to save time, I bought this cardstock. It comes with 75, which is 5.5 times 7.5, and it's in the color cream. And then again, you guys know that I save time wherever I can. I got these packages also at $9.99 by 40% coupon. You guys already know if it's not on sale, then I'm definitely using the 40% coupon. So this packet comes with 50, and it already comes with the envelopes. However, even though there's 50, I am going to be combining two like so. So in reality, I've only been able to make 25 per packet, which has left me with a ton of leftover envelopes. So I'm like thinking that I'm going to be making a lot of flip books using the envelopes, because in every single package, let me see, I've had to buy 4 packages because I get 25 out of each. So that's left me with literally 4 extra packages of 25 envelopes. That's like 100 envelopes. So I have no idea what to do with them. I have no idea what to do with them. So if you guys, besides flip books or I just don't know what else I could do. I don't know, maybe you guys could give me an idea. But yeah, I have 100 envelopes that are going to be left over. So, and then, so I'm just going to set that aside. I also have this little pretty paper, and it's what I'm using for this portion right here. And this is at Hobby Lobby, of course. So I bought a few sheets. I get, because I'm only using a portion of it, so I get like 5 coming down, so you don't need a lot. And just wanted to show you, it's by the Pepper Studio, and it's called Gold Wedding Words. So that's the name of that. I'm using 3-in-1 Beacon craft glue because it's just so much easier, instead of like having to, you know, I don't know. I like the fact that when I'm laying down the paper, I'm able to adjust it, and it gives me time to move the paper if it's not even, before it adheres to it. So I've really enjoyed like using this craft because it's just fast and it moves pretty easily. And then the ribbon, I told you guys her colors are like blue and yellow and white and some of that brown. So I guess now you guys are kind of starting to see like how it mixes together. But this ribbon is from Hobby Lobby as well. So I just got like, I think I've used like 2-3 rolls so far, more like 2 rolls, and I have 2 more. So that's gonna take me to the end of the project. And this is not a Hobby Lobby project, but I got this die cut, and that's the one that I'm using. This is from Sizzix, and I am not sure because I normally keep it with this one in the back like so, because I think they came together. So I want to say it's actually from Stampin' Up, because it comes with these 2. And this one is, I thought that I could use this one as well. Or like when I was playing around with ideas, I kind of saw this one. But I ended up going with just this flowery one. So I want to say this is from Stampin' Up So Detailed. And it comes with this one, that one, and this one. So that's the only thing that doesn't belong from the Hobby Lobby. So, okay, so like I said, I am going to start off by folding 2. And just making sure they're straight. And then bending the other one as well. And then I'm going to adhere them this way. So I want this one to come this way instead of going this way, because I want this paper to hit the bottom edge of this envelope. And I'm going to use the cream paper to help me hide this one right here. So I'm just going to bring my glue. Like I said, you have like time with this glue to like move it around and play with it. It hides it really well. Okay, and that's it for our first layer. So now I am going to bring my paper cutter and I'm going to trim off 2 inches, 2.5 inches of one side, either side. And I'm gonna cut, because I folded this edge so that I don't have the extra. So I'm going to bring it over to 7.5, which is right there. And I'm going to cut this piece like so. Does that make sense? So now it's gonna fold like that. So I cut off 2.5, set that aside, and now I'm going to open my package and then I'm going to trim this one. I'm gonna cut it probably 6.5 by 4.5, and it's gonna go right there. And then I'm gonna just do the same here, and we're gonna secure that here. We'll move that aside. With this glue, a little bit goes a long way, but just kind of try to eyeball it. Basically, honestly, the focus of this is like the paper, because you're kind of just putting it together with that, and then the little ribbon just adds that small amount of detail you need. So right there. And then, like I told you guys, this comes with a pack of 75. So you're gonna have paper left over. And with that paper, it's gonna be enough to cover this portion right here and then cover this portion right here. But we don't wanna do the one on the top just yet, because we have to glue down our die cut, our trim first. I don't even know what to call it. The die cut version, the die cut, whatever. You guys know. You guys know what I'm saying. So I'm gonna make sure we put that like so. Okay, and before we do anything to this side, I'm going to bring my Big Shot. And basically what I've been doing here, don't mind my things because they're really worn out. And I have new ones, but I think once I'm done with this project, that's when I'm going to replace them, because they've, I don't want to use my new ones like for this. So this little piece that we cut off, which was 2.5, is just the right amount to go over this die. And because we don't want to be wasteful, that's what we're going to be using. So if you don't have, get a little bit of washi tape to hold it down if you need to. I'm just gonna wing it. I feel like I've done enough where I could practice, and then I'm gonna bring it over, only so that it cuts down. And this is what it looks like. So I've ordered the little, I know that you guys have seen, there's like a little tool with the mat where you just like roll the thing and then it makes all of these fall off. I've ordered it. It hasn't arrived yet, but honestly, I needed it for this project. So honestly, I've just been like doing this, you guys, like just taking one of my Cricut tools and I've like seriously poking every little piece out, and maybe that's what is taking so long. Don't know. I'm assuming so, but and it's also, I've realized that rolling it twice, like this way and then bringing it back this way with the Big Shot, it's what's helped make sure that these come out like super easily. So I'm just gonna try to get these out really quick. Some of them fall on their own, some of them don't. They just need a little bit of extra help. I'm still gonna use that. So let me show you. You see how this die cut is not wide enough for this size? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use this piece to trim off one of the edges of this flower, and I'm gonna overlap it to make it simulate like it's all together. And I couldn't find a die that was big enough for a big card that size. So you just gotta use what you can, you know, work with what you got. So I'm gonna run it through using that same little piece of paper that we had left over, and like I said, running it once going that way and then back this way. It just makes it easier. And now we can move that away. You see how you have like these little run-on pieces that were cut off because we didn't have like a big piece of paper? You're basically just gonna trim them. And see, it's like you have another piece. So you're gonna go ahead and adhere the first one. Let's go this way. So we're gonna put it here at the edge, and I'm making sure that it's right at the tip. Dress right dress. I don't know if you guys can see that. So let that there, and then I'm gonna come over and I'm going to overlap it like so. Let me show you. So you see how this little piece right here matches this little piece right here? I am gonna overlap it and put just a little bit of glue underneath this one so that it adheres to the one in the bottom. Few little dots. It doesn't even have to be a dot. And I'm just going to put it there. And now we're gonna trim this part right here. And we're gonna, you could cut it straight. I've been doing them, some of them straight, or you could cut based on the loops of the flowers on the edges. And that's going to be our, I guess, what is it, our edge, our flowery edge. And make sure if you flip it over and you realize that there's a little bit extra, just go ahead and trim it because it may not fit on the envelope and you don't want them to be bent. So that's it, that's our edge. So now to cover these, the edges of the paper, that's where this one comes into play. And we're gonna just put it like so, right there. And then we're gonna be using the ribbon. So the ribbon is also gonna help hide some of that as well. And I'm gonna clean off my mat because I have all these little things. So I'm just trying to make sure they're even. I want to make sure that they're even up here, even if I'm short or uneven on the other side, because like I said, the ribbon is going to hide most of that part right there. So just giving that, and then I'm going to be bringing over this wedding paper, and I'm going to cut it so that it matches right here, just a little bit small and just a little bit of edge peeking through. But you see how it's like a little bit uneven on this part because this one's a little bit. That's perfectly fine. I'm going to bring over my ribbon. I've already done the, let me see, I grabbed a lighter, and I've already burned this side so that it doesn't fray. And now I'm just gonna grab one of these, and I'm gonna stick it maybe about 1.25 inches off to the on the edge, off the edge, and I'm gonna make sure that these little pieces are really tight, and then I'm going to run a little bit of glue and secure it. And I'm telling you, this glue works perfect for the ribbon, perfect for the paper. And I'm just going over the edge of the die cut, and at the same time making sure that it's even. If it's not even, the glue gives you just a little bit of time so that you could readjust before it dries completely, because once it dries, man, this is like super glue. It's really, it really does adhere. I am going to be trimming just a little bit past, and then I'm going to be bringing my lighter over. If I could turn it on, because this is not, and I'm going to be melting the edge and then just pushing so that it doesn't fray or that it doesn't disappear. And more like fray, so that it doesn't fray on us. And that's the base of the card. See how simple that was? Very simple, but very time consuming, truth be told. And like I said, I ordered the 5x7 pictures from CVS. They had a coupon for it, and then the picture of them is just going to be in this portion right here. I know it kind of looks a little bit unfinished. I hope that you get the idea. It's kind of hard. I didn't want to put the pictures in here because I wasn't sure if they would be comfortable like showing their face on my channel. But if you guys could get the idea, just a picture here. And then they've already gone to, I think they went to Office Depot, and they got them to print out, you know, like the wedding details in whatever font they want. And they printed it in a clear sticker sheet that's transparent. So fancy wording all across, and it's like a sticker. So they've already done that. And then here, once again, like their names with the wedding date, and that's going to be their wedding invitations. I hope that you guys enjoyed the idea. Like I said, it's been very time consuming for me, but that's only because I have a full-time job and I have mom and wife responsibilities, and they come first. So anything after is on my spare time when I can squeeze it. So I've been like doing it a little bit at a time. But the wedding's in August, so I am honestly just ready to finish the last 25 of these and hand them over. Because I need to get back to doing the fun things, like, well, this is fun too, but I think it was a bit overwhelming. It's the first time I don't remember. I think for my sister's baby shower, I did like 50 invitations. So this has been way more. I think the more that I've ever done. So yeah, very overwhelming, I think. Just realizing how much time it was gonna take. But anyways, that was my rant. This is my final wedding craft that I had on my to-do list. So I hope that you guys enjoyed. I hope you get the idea. I hope you like it. And we will see you soon. Have a blessed day. Bye.